Yeah, you're now tuned in to another episode of 2 Cents with your boy 2 Fly Fresh. I am the host, the freshest, the flyest, 2 Fly. I'm in the building. You know I got my boys in here. My man AJ, my man P is definitely in here. And again, well apparently, let me make this clear. Let's get this out of the way. I messed up her name last time. I don't know where I got Liz from, so it is not Liz. Apparently, I was wrong. Let's get that understood. So Leah.
Big Leah.
Leah
Buns.
I like that.
Leah Buns is in the motherfucking building, okay? I fucked up last time. I was wrong. Forgive me.
Gang sounds.
I'm sorry. All right. So we got Miss Buns in the building. There we go.
Nice.
Hey. So, again, my show is where we come to talk about life experiences, current events, stuff that's going on, giving our 2 cents on whatever crazy thing is popping up because every day is something new. So, yeah, we're going to get into it and drop some knowledge today. You know what it is, St. Patrick's Day. You know, I ain't doing green. As you can see, I'm looking extra spiffy. But my man, I'm going to let P talk about it when we get there. So, yeah.
No, I got a lot to say.
Extra spiffy.
Extra motherfucking spiffy, okay? There's a lot of haters in the building, like always. Y'all, you know they be hating on it.
Mr. Put that shit on.
Oh, God. You better tell him, Liz. You better tell him. I keep calling you Liz. I did it again.
Oh, you did it.
I did. It was so smooth.
I
girl
told
name
you
about to
that's
be
gonna be my
Liz.
whole
It was
name for the summer.
man. Liz Buns. Exactly. Thank you. I was trying to get there, but they fucked it up. But y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and let them know you in here. Let me get a year.
Bruh. I hit the wrong button.
Okay. Hit the wrong button. Players mess up.
They do.
They mess up.
Well,
How y'all feeling today, though?
I'm feeling good, feeling great. How about yourself? You look really spiffy over there with your...
My Darkwing Duck hat for, you know, for people who
As long
know
as
who
you
that is.
know.
I know.
Van Helsing hat.
Right.
That's wild, but accurate. Accurate. All he need is that coat.
On God. The Trenchy. How you feeling, Leah? Miss Buns.
Damn.
I am feeling fantastically well.
You know who you sound like? They sound like you stole that from Andre 3000 and
Because I did.
Bentley. Okay.
3 stacks.
Yeah.
Fellow Gemini.
Okay. You gotta know. If you know about the love below, then you know what we talking about. If you know, you know. That's all I got to say.
And if you don't, then what's
You
wrong with
should.
you?
On God, you should know because that was one of the best albums of all times. Like that's really an album that you can play and just let it play. Like
Yeah.
that is great music.
She lives in my lap.
Word. Gee, now I ain't gonna cap Pete. I
Some
gave you.
people say-
I gave you. I said, you know what? I ain't gonna say P don't know this. I know P know this, but to go with that one, cause that's my shit. I like that one. I like that one a lot. I ain't gonna lie, but I would like to know exactly what the hell is he talking about. Like,
She lives in my lap.
so it's
Forever
just
my fiance.
so is it just a sexual experience?
Nah,
Like,
actually,
cause I always wonder, like, if I
being
ever.
in your lap when you ride and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's I don't know. I'm from Georgia. So we have a different slang than up here.
Okay,
You know what I'm
schoolers.
saying? She live in my lap.
The burner stay in your lap.
She live in my lap. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in the car, we in the living room.
No,
we
he
at the-
didn't.
In the well.
No, he didn't.
Now I'm giving you an example.
Okay.
But this, like the true meaning of what she lives in the lap is.
Okay.
And it's crazy because the way he did it. Shout out to Andre 3000.
Facts.
No, he translated to make it seem like it was. Everybody that listen to it think that it's
About a girl.
Sexual innuendo.
but
Yeah.
that's the real meaning.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You know what? Thank you, P. Because for you, no, I'm dead ass, bro. I've always wanted to know what he was talking about. Like, I have my question.
Listen to the word. Listen to the lyrics.
I have. And again, but now that you said that, I'm going to really go back and just be like,
You got to be a student when it comes to Andre.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, because, you know, especially over time, that thing get better like fine wine. So, like, I find myself, like, when I listen to certain music, be like, oh, shit, that's what he meant. damn, because I'm a little older now, so I got a little wiser. So when I first listened to a song back then, 15, 16, I ain't experienced the world like that. So vocabulary might be.
But as a certified Georgia boy, we picked up on that soon.
See, and I appreciate you because again, the fact that that's what you went with, and I was like, oh, I was always curious, and for you to be able to break it down for me and be like, yo, this is what he meant. This, in Georgia, this word. They ain't even think about it like that. That's dope. So now I'm like, this nigga made a whole song about riding around with this strap, strapping a lap. She lived in a lap forever, fiance. Makes sense to me.
But no, it's not. It's he's using that imagery to invoke.
Yeah, I get it. But it's just dope though.
And genius is your friend.
Yeah, creative, very creative.
It's hell. So again, P shot me every episode. I swear to God, I appreciate you, P.
I just look like this.
I swear. They said never judge a book by its cover. I swear, when you see P, it's nothing like, I don't mean it's no shade, but when you see P, you don't think P's intelligent as he is. P look like a straight say something wrong. I mean, it's still up there.
Oh, it going up. It's
still up there. But I'm just like, to see you like, all right, we already know what to expect. We say something wrong, nigga getting out of line. This nigga, he up in the air, this bitch out.
I ain't in the box. I got sickle cell. I ain't got time to tussle with you. I'm just gonna get you out the way. You know what I'm saying? And when I go to jail, I'm on the floor. Through a crisis and goddamn get sent to the hospital and get released. You know what I'm talking about?
For real. So when
that's squabbling. I got sickle cell.
Hey, that's honesty. That's like, off real. I ain't fighting with you, boy, because I ain't got that kind of time. I'ma up it. You gonna lose it, and I'm gonna be right here in the hospital.
Getting released when you take me back to the county.
Because they don't feel like dealing with you.
We ain't gonna make it down the road. They fucked up and let me know that at an early age. Damn, I gave away the secret.
And this is why I love P.
Gems, P.
This is why I love P.
You stay dropping gems.
P, and this P forever my dog, bro. Like, y'all know. Y'all done heard the stories, man. P my boy. I love P to death. So
I you too, man. Even though you don't know me.
At all. I thought I did. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I thought I knew P because what P showed me was
you have multifaceted friends, friend.
That he matured too. We all grow up, so he did a lot of growing up. Cause when I met P, look, P was a alcoholic reader. I'm not.
I mean, I can't.
That man said she was an alcoholic with a Kindle.
Yeah, of course. I go through half a gallon by my damn self and be ready to go get another one.
Sitting right there, we can talk about
reading the cartel. Reading the cartel.
The whole series.
He read on God. Like y'all think I swear to God, when I met this is why I be so intrigued when people like, nah, bro, word. Because again, when I met P, hands smooth, boy, y'all see them hands. But when I met P was like this nigga always reading, but he was always drunk. Always. It never fails. He drunk, reading, or he cooking. Cooking is his shit. So when I met P, this is what P on. So, and P always talk about shooting somebody, or in the shootout, or doing some wild shit.
Yeah, I know you heard a couple of them from me nighting at the parking lot.
On God.
Hey, them niggas, well, I ain't gonna get inside them.
Look.
Them niggas came through blasting at me. They tried to get me, but I had baby in the trunk. You know, I'm talking about they ain't want shooting them on when she came out.
Listen, man.
Allegedly. That's something we need to learn on here. Allegedly,
my kids was in the front room because they room was upstairs. Allegedly, my kids wasn't in their room.
Yeah, you was mad at me for a minute.
Boy, look,
I was fighting for my life.
I was about to too, nigga. If I would have hit you, I'd have been fighting for mine because it would have been over. Listen, y'all, I wanted to fight PP, man.
Nah, but nigga, they tried to fucking kill me, man. What?
Yeah, but I'm worried about my kids.
Yeah, but I understand. My kids was in the house too.
But as a father, though, if the shoe was on the other foot, if I'm over here, you might. I mean, I understand you can understand, but it's still like, come on, bro, my kid. Because then if your kid get hit, then you mad at me, like, yo, bullshit.
See, that's the thing. I'm chilling on back of the car, motherfuckers pull up, and that nigga have it.
Allegedly.
I tried to duck behind the car.
Allegedly.
But shit's going through my car like shit. Great, went across my head. I felt the heat go across my head.
Completely hypothetical.
So yeah,
None of this ever happened.
None of this really never happened. This is more in Peace 2B movie.
Can we get some more Olivia Benson over here? Let me get some Olivia Benson. Thank you, bro. This is a special unit victim shit with P, bro. I swear to God. So,
but allegedly,
yeah, to cue Olivia and fucking.
Listen, look, this is why y'all got to understand why I say what I say, and I be like, damn, okay, my bad. Because again, when I met P, this is what P was doing. So yes, P has matured, he has grown, he has changed in some areas. He's still P, but I don't know P to be this intellectual. So for me, I'm learning now, y'all on God, because me and P, we took some time apart. You know,
so you thought he was a basic nigga.
Right,
what's up?
It made me think about something, and it's gonna dabble in that LS bucket.
Let's go.
So I got this thing where like I want you to read to me while I do it. Like Harry Potter.
Yo, you foul as fuck, because you know most of these niggas can't read that. I can't read no look, I gotta.
Why can't you read Harry Potter?
It's some of the words
you gonna make
in
me
there.
Call 50 Cent, tell him to bet you 50 racks to read Harry Potter.
Well, guess what?
Bro,
I'm gonna be broke.
I need you to.
I mean, if you do that, I got time.
Level.
Hey, you know what?
I'll quote you some lines out of love romance novel.
Listen. If you want to be technical, if you want to be technical,
gobbling.
That ain't my strong suit.
Listen. I wouldn't ask you to read to me then.
Look, that's not my strong suit, but I can fix shit. A lot of niggas can't even goddamn stop the toilet from running.
I don't want you to be Bob the Builder while I'm trying to suck your peen or eat your vagine. I want you to read to me. What you mean?
You don't want me to need to sink and claw that joint? And claw your sink?
That is like... I mean, that's 1,000% a porno setup.
You damn right. I'm waiting on it.
That's not even the scene that I wanted. How you gonna say, yeah, Leah? Tell the people what you want, and tell the people.
I can't bring my cat in the hat.
No, I don't want that scene.
Bob the Builder, my shit.
I can't bring my cat in the hat.
Will that throw you off?
I can't one fish, two fish.
To focus on
that's
reading.
The point.
They're gonna slow other things.
That's the point. Man. That is the point.
You don't know if the book good or the head good. You gonna be.
That is the point. I am a psychological torturer of human beings. Okay,
I can read the schematic.
Log out.
Delete.
Control Alt Delete. End task. All of it.
Hey, listen, man.
Throw the whole thing away.
Look. Again. I don't know if I said this before, but reading was not my strong suit growing up.
So, but you
know what?
Wubble.
Shut up.
Wubble dub dub.
I ain't even fucking with you.
That means I'm in great pain. I'm sorry, y'all.
No, you good. I love it. I told you, my mama said she love you.
Moms love me until they find out that I slut their kids out.
Hey, so do I.
And I mean, I am at that age where you can hit the mother and the daughter and the father and the son.
Not you. Meant him. He on it again. He must be want to be on Candy Camera too. But this is his second time trying to make his guest appearance on my show.
Oh, that's
he definitely made an appearance last.
Yeah, he did.
Perfectly on time and everything.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but my dog. That my dog. That my dog Papa, man. He want to come be on Candy Camera, but
oh my gosh,
he gonna be licking and sniffing everything. We ain't got time for that. But that my dog though. But what was you said you had an LS or something?
That was it.
That was it. Okay.
I want to.
Oh, you want to be read? You want to be read too?
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
It doesn't have to be Harry Potter. But
okay,
I'm just saying, like, read a book. You a literate son of a bitch. Step up your vocab. Like I feel like Bun B.
I like that.
But also,
so nigga could bring like a sexy what is it? It's like a sex novel. Can you read that?
She just said she wants you to read Harry Potter.
She just said.
I did clarify and say it doesn't have to be Harry Potter.
Yeah, Thank you.
Yeah. No.
I ain't the only nigga not listening.
I read smut, so that's cool too.
Okay. Okay, you can bring a Zane book, fella. She said, look, make sure your library card is up to date.
If we talking about Zane, then that's definitely going to be the ladies. Hello. How you doing?
No, not necessarily. No, I like Zane. I fuck with Zane.
Okay, P, what's up?
No, I'm talking about.
I used to read the wifey.
Now,
You said
Yeah,
what?
my wheels.
It was a book called. I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, go ahead. You had your wheels turning.
I think of the book I read by Zane, but I can't think of the title.
Okay.
But she got some cool books though.
She does. I was reading those in like middle school. We were not supposed to be reading those books. Shout out to my library card in Wake County public libraries.
See, we had a bookstore.
What was it? Richard Milburn Library or Richard Burney on New Bern Avenue. I appreciate you, Mr. Holloman.
Not pointing to the
checking
camera.
my books out. I appreciate you, dog.
I ain't even mad. We just a little spot in the mall that they sold books back when they had that type of shit in the mall.
Yeah.
So
R.I.P. the malls.
on God, and bookstores in the malls.
Bookstores.
So
R.I.P. to bookstores.
I said it in the malls. I said in the malls.
I'm saying in general.
Barnes and Noble still ain't popping.
Barnes and Noble popping, but Books A Million and
Borders,
and, things of that nature. A lot of them been shut down. Like Barnes and Noble, like the only bookstore I know of that's still
thriving. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
like
crazy.
probably like little
digital.
bookstores, little small stores, but other than that, like major bookstores, nah.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
That's sad.
Amazon and what's the other app? They didn't.
It was mainly Amazon.
Yeah, they killed the whole book.
Yeah.
Thing.
The audio books.
Nothing will ever beat the smell of a hardback.
And
Like
flipping
the pages.
Yeah. See, again, like I remember study block. That's when I used to get my reading in. That's probably the only time because my mind is, even when I'm reading sometimes, so it got to be a book that's interesting because not, I'm trying to read and it's like.
You know what we should do? We should get you to read a book.
First off, I don't like the like that laugh was like, oh shit, him read a book? You sure you want him to read a book?
Who laughed? I didn't
that motherfucker, the motherfucker laughing now.
The motherfuckers, the mics didn't laugh.
I just looked away.
Leo, why'd you look away?
Well, I thought it.
And see, and for once, I'm not hating.
That's fine.
And I'm trying to
Did you mean
Hey, you
read a
know,
book on camera?
it's all good.
No. I'm saying he go and read a book, and we come back and talk about the book.
Oh, I thought you was saying read a book on camera. I was about to be like,
I'll do it.
No, I wouldn't do that to him.
What? No, I'll do it. Don't do that. Hey. Hold
You
on.
the
Hold
one that
on.
said-
Hold on.
See, this is
Hold
the
on.
thing.
Hold on.
He said-
We love you,
Hold on,
dog.
hold on.
he sets us up for jokes and then gets mad when he fulfills the joke prophecy.
He mad when he the daggone the point guard just I'll loop it up when we go and we dunk him.
Okay, so when I Chris Paul the thing and
like
don't
with
pass
the-
it and
like
don't
with the outfit.
and don't pass it and hit the layup, then what? Because again, right now, look, I'm not saying give me a Harry Potter book because I know for a fact, even right now, some of them words I struggle with pronunciation. That's me putting that shit together and all of that.
But brother, I wasn't gonna put you on camera.
But again, but I don't like how y'all coming at me right now. But that don't mean I can't.
But now
read a
that
book.
you say it, it sounds funny.
That's fine. Listen,
it sounds like content.
Okay, cool. So P, get your camera.
Moogle?
We gonna go to the
Moogle?
We gonna go to the bookstore.
Moogle?
I'm gonna get a book.
Hey, yo, you gotta come off my boy like that. That's crazy.
I don't even know what that is. So I feel mad disrespected right now. I feel like the nigga from 40-year-old version.
Because the word
you throwing a lot of big words at me right now, and all that was going on. So I'm gonna take it as disrespect. I'm gonna take it as disrespect.
Ooh,
I'm gonna need you to dumb it down some.
ooh, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Avada Kedavra.
That's what I may not know. Gryffindor, I probably could have seen. Oh, okay, I got that. That last one, what was that?
Avada Kedavra.
Yeah, I ain't getting that.
I know exactly.
I ain't gonna lie. Right, I ain't about to lie to y'all niggas. Hey,
Let's be sounded out together, friend.
Avada
Kedavra.
Alakazam.
Type shit.
But here's the thing, though, man. Here's the thing. Just because you may like not be the best reader doesn't mean that you can't enjoy books.
Yeah.
Nah, facts. Because I audio book that thing out. We be reading that bitch together. They saying it, I'm skimming with it.
That sounds like a lot of work. I'm just gonna listen to the audio.
Phonics.
Nah, certain books you have to do like that.
That's fine. I had it.
I wasn't going to say it.
I had it.
Sometimes my inside thoughts become outside thoughts.
But I also, while you talking shit, what I've learned now over time, I suffer with ADHD. So my mind is constantly.
Are you 30-something years old? Were you born in the 90s and the 80s? You suffer from ADHD. Like 9 times out of 10, everybody like.
So what the kids got now? Oh, so that's what it. So it's cool.
They got it too. They got it worse.
Yeah, I feel like it's way worse now.
But
Way worse.
parents and teachers actually are getting kids IEPs so they can succeed. I'm a late diagnosis autistic ADHD or ADHD. My school life could have been 10 times better.
On God, because
proper diagnosis.
I think that's something they just came up with. Cause back, like I said, I was born in '81, so like I didn't hear ADHD until I was like damn near out of school.
You're probably in high school.
You know what I mean? Nah, I was actually literally had graduated already.
Yeah, and
My
so
brother
I
was
first heard of ADHD.
My brother's a year behind you and has ADD. Like a motherfucker.
and see what it boils down to is like all right, is the parent going to take the child to the doctor to get it diagnosed? And B, like I said, generally, in my opinion, if you were born in the 80s and the 90s, you grew up with the internet, you have ADHD.
It's all part of the pharmaceutical scheme.
I ain't say all that.
Yeah, I did.
Of course you did.
Nah, cause I ain't had no medicine growing up. Like I just honestly think too, I didn't have that 2-parent household to where like they come together and help and make sure the kids get what they need. My mama worked, so it was like just like for everybody, you gotta fend for yourself type shit. Mama gotta work. Mama gotta pay the bills. I ain't mad. I was back then because I didn't understand it. So, I had my little traumas, but now that I'm older, I understand.
Thoughts.
Is it a thought that should stay in the inside?
No.
Okay.
No.
What's the thought?
So I feel like within our community, diagnosis or testing and then diagnosis is a taboo because you're going to pray that out.
Yeah.
You're going to beat that out.
Mm-hmm.
And none of it's very successful. And when there is testing and diagnosis in place, it's only for the boy child, as my old people like to call them, because that's who's important. It's funny that both my brother and I are both neurodivergent, but my brother's been diagnosed and had an IEP since like the 6th grade.
And you've never
Meanwhile,
had one.
I got beat into masking and studying or trying to find ways to study.
You trying to make me cry?
Fuck no. That's how I'm the hilarious bitch I am now. Childhood PTSD, bro. Trauma, depression. It makes me a hilarious bitch.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's just the way you came with your story. I was like, oh shit. I got beat into. Oh shit. Okay.
But that's like the reality.
Damn, whoopee.
Even that's the reality for like a lot of black kids.
Yeah,
a lot of black parents do not believe in getting their kids tested for any type of learning disabilities and things of that. They just say, oh, he bad or she's bad. She don't know how to behave. So and so need a whooping. That child don't know how to act. Keep them at home. All that type of stuff. But no, little Timmy just needs stimulation. He needs a lot of stimulation for his brain to function at like a baseline.
I'm one of those parents that took their child. And my child, my little homie, he got it. I'm a dog though. But again, once I learned,
but that's what I'm saying.
What it
We're
was,
the parents now.
Yeah.
We're the parents actually giving a fuck about like how our kids are able to learn so they can be successful, not just school students or things like that, but like
just in
successful
life.
humans.
Yeah.
You would be surprised the ways that like neurodivergence impacts your day-to-day life.
Mm-hmm.
Even in like your interactions in social settings. I was recently in a social setting where I had a spicy moment, and it was taken the wrong way, but that's because a lot of people don't understand how that functions in your real life.
Yeah.
So,
I can jack that. I could definitely jack that. Cause motherfucker be taking me all types of ways, and I'd be like, "What?
That ain't even what I meant."
On God, bro, that ain't. But that's how motherfuckers be taking that shit. Yeah, you get aggressive. No, I'm not. But if you ask me, a lot of people soft. Nah, man, cause I grew up in an era where
you said what, P?
That part.
Yo, my granddaddy was tough, bro. Like tough. Like one of those grandfathers, if he say he loved you, boy, you about to cherish that motherfucking moment because he give tough love. Like my granddaddy was a stern black man. Like I got a lot of respect for him. You know what I'm saying? Like he was tough on us. So that's how I am. I'm tough as hell, but I love I all the time come in love you to death. But you know what I'm saying? We do things. I pay attention. You know what I'm saying? We go places. You know what I'm saying? When I am in that lovey-dovey mode with my kids, hey, yo, come here. You love kids. I be annoying. I get to fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? But I love, man. I'm tough.
But you see how that attention and affection is helping to shape them versus how you were shaped. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that.
No,
I grew up in a very, very strict household. That's why I got out and bust hell wide open. So I get it.
I was more free. My shit was free. Like I was having girls spend the night when I was in middle school, bro. Like my mom was, I ain't gonna say terrible. Like some people say my mom was terrible because I had them things spending the night when I was in middle school.
Do it again.
Hey, you know, my mom was like, I'd rather know what's going on underneath my roof.
Sprinkle the allegedly's down here. Sprinkle the allegedly.
For what? I ain't say no underage. I said I was in middle school. She was letting the girl stay the night with me. What the fuck?
That's child endangerment, bro. Stop snitching on your mama.
Damn, she can go to jail for that now?
I'm lit, son, and lit when you going.
Yeah, it depends on where she is.
Well, mom, they coming for you.
Like my mom.
They coming for you then, mom. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
You said what?
I said, mom sound like my mom, cause lit when having none of that. The definition of tough love is the affection she shows, which is none.
But you know they love you because they do.
So I guess my question is,
you legally have to for 18 years. Otherwise, they come take you, nigga.
Man, listen, don't get me wrong. Know what I'm saying? Mom didn't took care of me, but she. And that was, but I like he said, as I got older, I learned to appreciate it. I'm glad she was like that with me.
But most people would say that. Like I appreciate what it is, like because I'm who I am today because of that. But do you at the same time like, dang, I wish I would have had a little bit more of the affection as well, because I would have.
Of course, because like I said, I got Now I keep bringing it. Like I said, I got sickle cell.
Yeah.
My first time going to the hospital, I was fucking in 6th grade. So from a baby to goddamn and said, damn, they had to fall out of school before I went to the hospital for the first time. So imagine all them years going through. You seen me when I've been in one of my episodes. Mm-hmm. From a baby to
you just having these episodes, and mom is like, "Boy, stop and
go lay down," type shit. And
go take some Tylenol, whatever.
See, on their defense, I will say back then they didn't really know too much about sickle cell or whatever. But it wasn't until I got, like I said, that one time in 6th grade when I had to go to the hospital, they understood the severeness of it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But one thing that she always taught me though, like just cause you got this going on, I mean the world been stopped for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
I appreciate that lesson, cause I'm out here with the wolves, the gorillas and shit, and being a nigga that's going through shit all the time, wouldn't been to stop. I wouldn't been to be the nigga getting bullied and picked on and shit. So you know what I mean? That advice or the way her treatment was to me helped me to go out here with the gorillas and the wolves and shit and be able to fend for myself with them
and survive
from what I went through at home. You know what I mean? So like I said, I appreciated it as I got older. When I was a kid, I ain't understand. I ain't think mama loved me and none of that shit. But as I got older, I'd see what she was doing.
Facts. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, it's the same. It's the same way. Like my mama, man. Like I'm a natural born hustler because of my mama. I'm a people person because of my mama. Cause my mama was always in the mix of some shit and always doing some shit. So it's like I grew up in the club. Like remember what my mom was saying, like her getting dressed, going to the club. So like when I grew up, the club was my hit, bro. Like I thrived in that scene, being a hype man, being the picture man, being that nigga everybody wanted to get next to. Like that shit low key feeling like a celebrity. Like I had a girl come up to me one night and be like, look, I'm going away for college tomorrow and I've been wanting to fuck you. So what we doing tonight? Shit.
Allegedly.
What you mean allegedly? I was grown. I was 21. She was grown. Said she was going to college. That ain't, what we got alleged on that?
Listen.
Is that a sexual?
I'm just trying to protect the brand, bro. I'm trying to protect the brand. It's legal. It's real legal.
Coming from one to be read had a Harry Potter while again here from the back.
You get me, P. You get me. I can do it.
She want
I got mind control
over them hoes, Debo. She want the little golden ball flying around.
But I just think sometimes
about the snitch.
Yeah, I seen the movie.
What I think
Definitely didn't read the book. No, what we read was Lords of the Ring.
You read Lord of the Rings?
The class, nigga. The little class that I was in of maybe 12 of us.
You read, wait. Just to clarify.
Yeah.
Are you saying Lord of the Rings or Lord of the Flies?
It's probably Lord of the Flies.
What the fuck is
I'm thinking it's Lord of the Flies.
No.
What was the book about?
What's that?
Nigga. Why y'all trying to
No. Because
seriously.
Lord of the Flies is
like
actually a part of curriculum.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings is not. That's
No.
why I was asking.
No.
Like, and if you were reading and so here's the thing, if you were reading Lord of the Rings,
Yeah. Then you
Lord of the
can
Rings is
read
worse than
Harry
Harry Potter.
Oh yeah. Oh, duh. Look, we popcorn. That bitch was devious. We reading that shit and she want to popcorn read that bitch. Do you not know we are in the 7th grade, but we are in this remedial class? What you think? We ain't got no business reading this.
She should have no business teaching. You got the remedial class reading Lord of the Rings.
I mean, just because you remedial don't mean you can't excel in life.
No, it was definitely was popping at that time though. You know what I'm saying? So like we read about, you know what I mean, the whole little Hobbit, the little adventure, the ring and the goblin and all that extra shit, the war. Yeah. But popcorn reading us, come on now.
Flies. That's
Right.
why I was confused.
Guilford County
right.
got you reading Lord of the Flies.
I don't know nothing about that. What is that? When she said it,
I went to school in Georgia.
It's-
Muskogee County.
It's an allegory on politics, but with children.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that.
It's like if the Lost Boys were politicians, basically. That's what I got out of it.
Okay, yeah.
You
Am I
always
wrong?
read the books that you had you reading.
I mean, yeah, and then I read other books, as my mama said, I'm not gonna have a dumb daughter.
She got beat into it. Remember she said that.
Listen, I've lived a life.
Hey, that's cool. My mama called me stupid.
Ooh.
That shit hurt my soul. And it's sad to get. I'm in
Can't
remedial
never
classes.
do that. I think I would have flashed.
Yo, it hurt my soul, bro. Like I already feel
How we
stupid.
do P last week? I'm so sorry that happened to you. You did not deserve that.
That was not okay.
It was not okay.
Whoa.
Woo woo woo.
But my mama is treacherous, bro. Like she
We totally did that the other week. Pete, that was not okay.
I don't know what about feeling sorry for. I love that.
Sir,
We ain't gonna hash that back this week.
We will not.
That was a pivotal moment
But
in my life.
P.
push the button. I feel like Yzma. Pull the lever, Kronk. Other lever.
This is why I love y'all.
But to circle back around, the reason why I asked that question, because I think a lot of times what happens is, yeah, that's cool. It benefits you. It makes you who you are. But at the same time, you go and look for those things that you did not get.
And it becomes a terrible time for you.
Yeah. So you go and look for affection elsewhere. And like for people who aren't obligated to give it to you. And and then you run the risk of the damage that you get from getting it from people who aren't obligated to give it to you, because then you realize like, well, damn, then because you're like, well, why aren't you giving me this thing that I want, and they're not obligated to give it to you, whereas your mom is kind of required.
Is it?
Nope, it ain't. It ain't. Well, listen, you touching on a topic that I'm dealing with in this very motherfucking moment.
Ooh, let's
On God,
not.
and I love my mom. Hey, listen, right?
Don't do that.
Nah, I'm real. I love
Not
you to
today
death.
while it's still fresh on your emotions, friend.
No, I ain't,
but
no,
one
no.
thing-
I ain't
one
about to
thing
go
though-
in. I ain't about to go in crazy. Like
You
I'm
ever
just.
seen that movie? I forgot the name of it. My bad. I didn't mean to cut y'all.
You good.
But Denzel, he was raising his son.
Oh, you talking about
His
Fences?
son was like, "Why don't you like me?" And Denzel told him that
I ain't gotta like you.
I ain't gotta like you. I clothe you. I feed you. I do this. And
That's-
this.
Oh, right.
That's my
And so-
responsibility.
and so-
I ain't gotta like you.
And so I get like, so when I say obligated, I use that loosely because people have kids and give them away and do all these other kind of things and whatnot. So clearly you're not obligated to do what you want to do.
Fact.
What you should do
Is provide and take care because you lay down and did all this.
You did all that. You did the do, and then you didn't go and handle the business to make sure you couldn't that a child was born from it, and so because of it, now they're here,
Right.
And so either you give them to the county or whatever you do or whatnot. No, you're not truly obligated to do that. You're shitty, but you're not obligated to do it.
Well, no. Let's not even say shitty. Let's not say shitty. Now, granted, it could have been a mistake, accident, or whatever the case may be. And if you're not fit,
You know what? You're right. Because some people aren't.
About 6 months ago, you could have deleted the fetus. How you think them kids never had babies in Harry Potter?
You still can.
I mean, in certain
fucking
places,
with
though,
you,
you can't. Though,
fucking
right?
with you. You want to get rid of Harry
I
Potter?
had
The
3
baby
last
might pop out a wizard. Fucking with you.
I had 3 of them last year. Nah, dead ass. Like 3 different bitches. We talking about they were pregnant and shit. We got rid. We
Allegedly.
you know what I'm saying?
Why is it
Like, it
alleged?
was at the same time. Like,
Alleged. If it's still legal in North Carolina.
yeah,
Yeah, so it's fine. It's
I
not
paid that
it's
fee
fine.
3 times.
Hey, look.
You got money.
I done paid. Hey, look, no, I'm with you. I done probably paid it
An
like
abortion. You got
what I can think of is 2. I know 2 for. Yeah, 2. I know 2 because the first one she ain't even get it. We had a stillborn. Shout out to her. But yeah, I know I paid for 2.
What time is it?
But nah,
Thank you.
What? What? I'm being real.
Shout out
To her.
to her.
No.
Nah, I get what you're saying.
Thank you.
I get what I-
Raising,
No.
So it's never that I don't understand that what he's.
No.
Shout
Yeah, shout out to her. Like, that I had the situation with. Like, not out to her for having a stillborn. No, that's foul as fuck. No, 'cause I wanted that little girl. That little girl looked just like me.
How you?
Cause it was stillborn.
I caught myself.
No, it's okay. Because the people in the back, I know the person in the back was like,
Listen,
oh God.
you saw me catch myself like, oop.
Right. Cause you talking about how, never mind. Yeah, nah. Cause so that little girl looked just like me. So I was heartbroken. And was I ready? No. So I'm not like, yo, thank God. Cause that sounds terrible.
Okay, D.L. Hughley.
But it's one of those like, okay, cool. I got the opportunity to really get my life together. Like that wasn't the time for her. You know what I'm saying? But do I wish she came about? Yeah, because I love being a dad. Like being a father is the coolest thing on the planet. Knowing that I'm in my child's life, it's the coolest thing on the planet.
And that's dope.
Like I love
For you.
being a dad, bro. Like that is.
You know what? For you.
That's right, because y'all some
I
single
agree.
ass motherfuckers.
Yes.
Not single, I'm sorry. No, y'all got no kids. My bad. Single, not the word I meant. But y'all ain't got no
went through some
kids.
things still to this day, 13 years later. You know what I'm saying? I've been fighting her whole life to be a part of her life. You know what I'm saying?
And it is faults out there. We
that's
trying,
it.
bro. Because I got them with you.
I understand how a lot of niggas would have been quit and gave up. Went through the shit that I go through, but she a spent image. I mean, that little girl looks just like me.
On God.
But I went through so much shit trying to help, cause her mom on some, she one of those. No shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so
Dog.
I commend any man I see with his kids, cause like I struggle
Yeah, for sure.
trying to be there. Like you want to force me out, but I'm still
Fighting to be here. Like I go through the same shit, bro. Like I want to be right there with you, but I know if I make that same statement, I'm about to get blocked on everything. I ain't even seen my daughter about a year, bro. My youngest, I ain't seen her about a year. I just like, cause I got a TikTok. Her mama on TikTok, cause she done blocked me on everything else. So I reached out. She ain't say nothing at first, but she recently did. So I get to see my daughter in like 2 weeks. So I'm ecstatic about that
round
shit.
Round of applause.
Like no, for real. I'm ecstatic about that. I ain't seen my baby girl in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So like I miss her. Like she needs me. You know what I mean? I don't want nothing from my mama. I don't want nothing sexual. I don't care who you're dating. None of that has nothing to do with me. Only thing that got anything to do with me is the child that we created. And the only thing I want to do is be a part of her life. That's it. I want her to know who her daddy is. So at this point, I feel like, because I'm all, TikTok can tell you who view your page.
Right.
She viewed my page a lot. So I don't know if it's her just viewing my page or, yo, look at your daddy. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't seen my baby in forever. And the sad part is, she's only 20 minutes away. It ain't like I ain't trying. But I can't do nothing if you get mad about something, you block me. And I don't pop up at people's crib, bro. I already got 3 I got to take care of. So I make sure they straight all day, every day. And if you want to play games with my last one, I ain't got time at this point. I used to be mad about it because, I don't play. So, yeah, it's crazy. A man will crash out about not seeing his kid and he'll still go to jail. Won't nobody care. Like, the system is ass, bro. Like, child support will call me. You ain't made a payment. Well, I ain't see my child. Well, we don't care about that. But you want that payment, though. Exactly. But you don't care if I see my kid, though. Like, make that make sense, man. Oh, you got to take her. Why do I got to do all that? That should be y'all job to make sure that the father is able to see his kid. So if the mama not doing it, if a father be like, I ain't see my child, well, let's investigate. When the last time you saw it? I got evidence. I got broken phones in my drawer that if I need to go get fixed today to be able to take the court to show the BS that I've been dealing with for all these years, I will.
Can I say something?
What's up? Sorry, I got a little personal.
I'm gonna be a little bit of a devil's advocate, but kind of not really. I'm an advocate for the people.
Go for it. Give me your 2 cents.
You know that you are about to bring crotch fruit into the world, right? With somebody that you're not in a committed relationship with, married to, what have you, right?
I was, though. I just want to throw that out there.
Hey, yo, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
You need to put in place a custody agreement. Always. Always. When the topic of child support, and I say this to anybody, male or female, you're, like you say, you want to be in your kid's life. You haven't seen your daughter in over a year. And I hate that because daughters need fathers.
On God.
That's very important.
Very important. And I know that.
So, like, I'm always an advocate of, if we're going to start talking about getting the white man involved, and let's get the white man involved. Like, I'm going to set up this custody agreement. I don't mind taking care of my child because I'm supposed to take care of, we just got finished saying you're supposed to take care of our kids, right? Mm-hmm. Like, you have a duty to the crotch goblin you brought forth. Cool. Great. But I also have a responsibility, if I'm going to take care of them, to be physically present for them and for not to allow anybody to bar me from that. I really want more people to start thinking about that, like, during gestation, because anything can happen. You could be married and some crazy stuff pop off while, you're pregnant, and now I don't want to be, that girl and keep you from your kids. But I also don't want you to feel like you can get off scot-free and not have to come parent the kid you made, That's just that's my soapbox moment. I'm an advocate for custodial agreements so people can be in their kids' lives. And if you violate this custodial agreement, the same way I could get locked up for not paying his child support, you can get locked up for keeping me away from my child. Parental alienation is not okay.
Now, I feel like we're learning that now as men. Well, at least me, who's having to really go through it. Like, I don't really like using the term baby mama. Only when they make me mad. I ain't gonna lie.
Your child's mother.
When they make me mad, but because I don't want to be like my first child's mother, because I have multiple children with this particular woman. But like, we got a decent little co-parenting relationship. Now, there's some days where I just don't understand her logic of thinking, because it just be like, it's backwards. But, you know what I'm saying? We got a decent little joint. You know what I mean? I think in this moment it's going well. But the second one is BS. So, like, I ain't had that issue with the first one. I asked for my kid. Yo, she gave it up like it was a robbery. Like, it was a strong armed robbery. Like, yo, give my kid. She gave them up quickly, which I'm happy about, because I get to raise them how I see fit. I get to install all what I need to in them. Not saying that she can't, but I just feel like, especially with boys, like, that father need to be there. And then even with my baby girl, she need to know what a man is. Like, my kids see me work non-stop. So I feel like my daughter, when she get older, she ain't gonna mess with no slouch. My daddy always worked. My daddy always worked and make sure we was good. So she ain't, I can foresee it. Her messing with a slouch, man, I ain't having. I do too much. and my kids gonna be like me. My boys, at least one of them. The other one, I don't know. He might be a 5-finger discount ass nigga. That nigga's a swindler, boy. He be stealing. He might be a
allegedly.
Fuck that. Hey, that nigga might be a worldwide criminal. Goddamn swindling patents off of nigga.
We're not gonna put that on that baby.
Man, please, Kendall
Stop.
My dog be getting it.
Not gonna put that on
My
your
boy
son.
be getting it. My dog be getting it, bro. I ain't gonna care, bro. My dog could get it and then lie to you in your face like he ain't do it. But I know it's funny, like when you have kids. See, P only got one, but me, I got multiple. So like when they do certain things, I know who did it. I don't even got to run down on the whole crew. I be like, nigga stole my shit.
I got one biologically. I got like 17 stepkids. Dead ass. Only claim 2.
Bruh. He ain't doing it, so I guess I got to. Nigga, what? Yo, 17 step.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Stinks, I don't know about, but this nigga wildin'. 17 step kids is crazy.
I'm no. Never mind.
That's crazy. What? We should hear that before, nigga. I'm about to say, 17 step kids is crazy.
You know the main 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That stay with
Yeah,
me.
I mean, you have parented or helped co-parent other people's children,
17 is
and then
crazy.
because you have a relationship with them, they're just as much your children as
Yeah,
his biological child.
Exactly.
It makes sense. It's just the math.
17 though.
I mean, you gotta think about it, man. Just people we talking about.
Pop and P.
You right. My bad. We forgot who we talking
See,
to.
you don't know your friends.
At all.
Nah, I ain't know he
I'm
had
so-
17.
I'm so
I
sorry.
know, I
You don't know
know,
your friends.
I'm so
I
sorry,
know
P.
because I know about what he's shown me. So I know about the ones that he's talking about, but the 17.
Hey, now funny story. I went to school. I went to my daughter's school, my biological daughter's school, and ate lunch with her. Other kids was coming up to me. You know what I mean? I was just at their mama house the night before and stuff. So when I went to eat lunch at my daughter's school,
Eating all the snacks and drinking all the Capri Suns.
Hey,
Hey, weren't you just at my mama's house last night?
hey, the kids was coming up to me and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, I ain't know you went to school with him. You know what I mean?
What's up, dog? How you doing, man?
Hey man, he was
You
just
come back
playing
to my mama house tonight.
Hey man, he was just playing Fortnite with me last night, man. Your daddy cool as hell.
But nah, it was funny
Bro,
as hell.
I swear to God, if anybody ever walked up to me and my daddy and they said that shit, everybody getting beat the fuck up. Getting beat the
Nah, that
fuck
didn't
up.
say it, but that was the case though. You know what I mean?
Bro, beat ass. You playing Fortnite with these little niggas and I ain't seen you. You gotta come eat lunch. Bitch, I kill you. But I've always been that kid. Like, I have always been, again, the tism and the ad had, okay? It's a treacherous combination. But like, yeah, don't play with me like that. We will all go to jail and I'm gonna get out because I ain't wrapped too tight.
Okay, so look, right, because you said that, right? So I got a question.
I might have an answer.
All right. I got a question for everybody. Because we all got them and we're grown, so we can, I feel at this point, it's a safe space. For real.
Allegedly.
We listen, but we don't judge.
No, no, like
Go
that,
ahead,
like-
ask
What?
your question
What's your
We
tra-
listen and we don't judge.
out loud.
What's y'all trauma?
Out loud.
Like, as a kid, like, what's something?
P, what we got left in the time?
No, because listen, yeah, what's the time on this?
You got 12 minutes.
Oh, down there, we got no time for that. We ain't got no time for that. We ain't got no time for that.
Because
Yeah.
you thought I was gonna make you cry earlier, nigga. I will have you in here crying, screaming,
And I've been drinking too.
down
Don't
the wall.
do that. Don't do that.
You don't want to know.
I ain't got no tissue.
I have a villain origin story for you, bro. So we ain't
Not
got
you,
time
Dr.
for
Doom.
Traumas though. I really can't think of none off top because my whole life been pain. You know what I'm saying? So
That was real poetic.
I really don't.
Oh God, sickle cell ass nigga, my whole life been paid.
Like I
love it, though.
I really can't think of nothing.
No, the reason why I said that, because I've noticed, I feel like every episode, I bring up my mama. There's a lot of pain and trauma behind that woman there. I swear to
Because you
God.
know why?
But that's my God.
Therapy.
You need to go talk to the lady.
These niggas need therapy.
See, I talked to my sister. Like me and my no.
These niggas need therapy.
No.
What school she go to?
Therapist.
I actually went to therapy for 3 years.
My sister.
Did you know that?
Nah, my sister
thought
didn't
you-
grow up with us though. My sister didn't grow up with us. Like she didn't grow up in my household to actually like she's learned my mom like because she moved closer. So she's learned her over like I said the last 10 years. She's gotten to know our mom because she ain't never we visit, but she ain't never lived with us to know our mom. Like, yo, Keisha's a hell of a person. You got that.
And that's cool. And so let me break it down to you, handyman. There's the sink is stopped, and you got the plunger, and the plunger gets it loose, and the water keep rolling front, but eventually the sink gets stopped up again.
And you're going to have to snake that hoe.
I'm gonna tell you, no, because I just did your little scenario today. I had the snake. The snake didn't unclog it, but when I hit it with that plunger, the plunger unclogged it. But go ahead.
But in my hypothetical situation, my allegory,
yeah,
here, okay?
nigga, maintenance. I did that today. Why he talking shit?
So in my sink in my house, the plunger doesn't work.
It don't work.
But it's until we get the snake and we get the snake and get all the hair and the shit that's in there out, then that's when the drain stays flowing like it needs to. So talking to your sister is the plunger. Like it's some sweet relief.
See,
like I'm not crazy. I know my mama tripping, and mama has a habit of making you feel like you tripping and like you wrong. But then she's like, nah, because me and my brother do it. Like, nah, you're not tripping. You're right. What she said is bullshit. She was gaslighting you, all that shit.
No, it's different. It's different for you and your brother. Like my sister really changed me, bro. Like that ass. Like the reason why I'm from when you met.
Yeah, I know. You know, I know.
So hold on. Shall I do the elbow? What can I do? Cause I like the point.
You can do whatever you want to do, but if it gets too close, I'm gonna bite the shit out of you.
All right, I'm gonna
do it.
I got a crooked finger. So I can just. I can. What's that movie when niggas was shooting?
Bending bullet.
Wanted, yeah. Was it Wanted?
Wanted, yeah. I'm not saying that doesn't have its place. But I'm saying, Mel, you need to go to therapy.
Yeah. Because also, this is the one thing that you have to learn. Your sister is a human going through the human experience right along with you. And as you just got finished mentioning, she didn't grow up in the household with you and your mother. So her getting to know your mother over this last decade and the way in which she has probably created its own little box of traumas or opened up its own little box of traumas that she didn't even know that were there. So like
it did.
My brother, we're 7 years apart, thick as thieves, like
gang
ride or die.
Gang.
But we both go to therapy because
bro.
we understand like we can't continue to trauma dump on each other at whenever the situations occur because we are both trying to heal and grow from our own traumas either with this person or as a response to this person type of deal.
Can I get some hand claps? Because honestly, I love that term.
No, but see, also the thing is,
that's a good term.
Therapy ain't always the solution. Cause like I said, I went to a therapist every week for 3 years. That bitch started talking to me. I guess my traumas were so severe or whatever that she just I thought I was going in for a visit. Well, we had got to the phone calls because it was pandemic had hit, whatever. And the bitch just, she ain't talked to her since.
Listen, I believe in therapist shopping. Like, you have to find the therapist that understands you. My dad, well, one of my dads, is, my mama, how old am I? 35. So my dad is 68. Goes to therapy. Like, it took him a couple therapists because that's Black trauma, that's male trauma, that's veteran trauma.
That's a whole different.
That's Marine Corps trauma. Like, it's a lot to unpack. And he was telling me, like, I went through, I think he said 4 different therapists until he found somebody that can, like, help him release or feel comfortable enough to talk about these things because again, it's a strong black man. They don't talk about much, but also that could be open to actually hearing this because some of the stuff that my dad has been through in life in general, it will have you crying, screaming, and throwing up, sliding down the wall somewhere because you might not be able to mentally handle that.
I think as long as you got somebody, you ain't even necessarily got to be a therapist, but as long as you got somebody you can vent to and they're willing to listen, you know what I'm saying? Like without giving judgment.
I make the argument that you need both.
The reason I went to the therapist because I felt like she wasn't biased on, you know what I'm saying, her opinions or what, you know. But I feel like as long as you got somebody that you can vent to, that's more helpful than, you know what I'm saying.
So you probably gonna go to them for two things: the unbiased, hey, my mama, this, that, and the third, blah 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 blah, and they can tell you, motherfucker, you tripping, blah 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 blah, or yeah, no, she's tripping, blah 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 blah. But not only that, like, all right, here's how you kind of can think through this. Well, I feel this way, and this is how you blah 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 blah, and like your homies and all that kind of stuff. You may have good homies and tell you like, yo, you need to do this, that, and the third. And it's going to be helpful. I'm one of those good homies. I'm going to tell you, do this, that, and the third. But that's only because I like when I went to therapy, I learned tools, and so the tools help you process those feelings when they come up. So it's like, whoa, I feel this way. You acknowledge it, and this is what I need to do, and then you move through it and you do it. But sometimes we like if we don't know that those things can be managed or know how to manage them, we don't manage them well, and we snap and we explode and we do things that we later regret because we're in the moment or whatever. And so like I was kind of iffy about going to therapy like for a while. Like sometimes you need to go to therapy, I'm like whatever. And my dad passed, even still wouldn't go to therapy. It wasn't until I broke down in my kitchen like, all right, fuck, I'm gonna need to go to therapy. And now I'm like, oh no, that stuff is crack. And like I needed it because I went like right after that, and I went later for some other shit that was going on. But both times I went, it's like it helps kind of think through it. It ain't one of those things either that you may go for a few months and then that's it. Like it's been some years since I went, but every now and then like I feel like you need a tune up. You go and just kind of work through some stuff. But other than that, it's not something like you necessarily have to go through on a regular basis. Like, I know some people have been in therapy for years. But it doesn't necessarily not have to be you. You go and because what happens, you'll get there and you'll start talking and you're like, we're just shooting the shit now. I'm just paying you to shoot the shit. Can we take a break? And you're like, yeah, sure. And then 3 years later, you don't meet with them.
Same problem.
Well, not necessarily you got the same problems, but like 3 years later, like you don't necessarily have to go back for those things, or now it's time to go back because I have a whole other set of problems that I'm dealing with, a whole other set of people. And
that's one thing, like, after me and her stopped talking, I ain't try to go to nobody else or whatever. I was like, one thing that I felt like made me do better was I know I had to report to her every week, so I tried to do better so I have a good report to her. So I'm like, well, without me having to report to her, let me try being better because I was doing it for them.
You better be using your tools and resources. Hand claps. Applause.
I was doing it for her particularly.
But once you got done, you said you did it for who?
Myself.
There you go.
But see,
and that's the purpose of therapy.
But with my sister, though, she give me those tools to see things and do things from a different... But bro, on God, like, listen,
but
she
your
don't.
sister has her own issues in her own life. That's all we're saying.
No, that's
the homies are there. To
and you don't think a therapist don't either.
They do,
that's
but
their job. So that's their.
I like the commentary from again. Listen,
so here's the thing.
Listen, my sister on God over years, bro. On God, my sister done taught me. You know what? Before I go any further, Vaughn, shout out to you. Again, I owe you at least about $5,000 for over the years because all the shit you didn't help me get through and all the stories you didn't heard. So shout out to you. I'm gonna give a big shout out to my sister because on God, my sister then taught me so much. Why the gunshot?
She's gangster.
Because she your ride or die.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm high. That threw me for a loop. Like, what shots was fired? Okay, but no, for real, that's my dog, bro. Like, my sister really taught me how to really like change my way of thinking. So like in certain situations, now I do, because everybody had these slip ups. You know, I've had my slip up, but for the most part, like I really sit there where most people be like, "What would Jesus do?" I really be like, "What would Vaughn do?" Because I be like, I ain't gonna lie, I talk to myself. I can't sit here and feel like don't nobody sit there and be like with their own self. And
I do a lot. I stand in the mirror and goddamn have a whole like.
And because again, it's you know what I mean? So I'm having a conversation with me and we be like, yo, bro, you know, like I know, like we know, your sister would say this to you. Come on, bro, you think you, and I'd be like, damn, I you right. Cause if I say this to Vaughn gonna be like, whoop, whoop, whoop. And I gotta be like, damn. So before I even in certain situations, like my sister really have changed me in so many ways.
I feel you.
Point. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why I'm not like really refusing to go to a therapist. I'm just about not to pay nobody when I know my sister has been everything for me and been everything that I need her to be. For a big sister, she's been everything I need her to be and then taught me so much. And how to change my way of thinking and all that. But go ahead.
What happens when she's the issue?
Or what happens when she's no longer available because she has her own personal
then
stuff
I gotta
to
think
through.
like Vaughn. What would my sister tell me? So I sit there and I reflect and I'll be like, okay, cool. So if she don't answer the phone, she's not available. All right, cool. So I sit there, dialect with myself on what would she say? What would she tell me? What would she do in this situation? Because again, over time, she done taught me so much shit on how to operate and how to move and how to think and then be, all right, put yourself in their shoes type of situation. Because I honestly, bro, the way I be moving, I don't give a fuck what I say go in certain things, but that ain't how I go. So
sorry,
she hit me with the, yo, you can't do that. You gotta
control.
So what?
I missed that one.
On God, me too.
because I said what I say. I started singing what I say goes, and he said, and I lose control, baby. Listen, all I'm saying is I fully recognize that your sister has been your rock, your sister has been your therapist, and all of these things.
Super.
But I also recognize that you have to have an outside independent source because your inside man can get burnt out. Your inside man has shit going on that they got to process for themselves, along with the incoming stuff, because we never stop being inundated with new issues that we need to cope and figure out how to deal with.
So that's
all
therapist.
I'm saying is,
Oh God,
that's what I'm saying.
So,
but his thing is he only wants to use his sister. I said use your sister and a therapist because your sister need a break. She been your sister your whole life, her whole life.
Yeah, but we ain't never. My sister didn't live with me, so what we have now is something totally different. Now she's in the era of actually being a big sister. Where
if that's their way of bonding, I'm all for it, brother.
No, in fact, and again, I ain't knocking, and I'm not knocking what y'all saying. Like I'm not knocking it, but everything that y'all saying, is what my sister is to me. On God, because you can't tell me that a therapist don't have their own shit that they gotta deal with.
But guess what the therapist has?
Home, what?
A therapist.
Yeah. Also, side caveat to that.
And that's crazy.
Can we stop putting, and again, this is not necessarily specifically to you.
No, you good. Get it off.
Just a gentle blanket statement.
Bow, bow.
Can we please stop making Black women do the emotional labor for ourselves and everybody else? We are tired. Tired. And she your sister, and she lay you down real bad, right? But I'm betting money. Sis is tired from just life in general. So like, give us a break when you can give us a break.
Not my sister. My sister is my superwoman.
So many things, cause for me, one thing, I can't talk to a female about shit I'm going through, cause man,
my sister a femme though. I know that might not make no difference.
I mean, far as like
STEM femme, man. So she's not a femme. She's STEM. I'm sorry, she is a STEM. She's a STEM. So like that's like my big brother, sister, brother. Oh God, I'm my dog. You know, we can talk about certain shit.
Not you calling your sister a burl.
Hey, yo, for real, that might a what?
A burl.
A burl. I like that.
I think that's the end of the show.
It is, but we gonna wrap it up. Listen, y'all. I'm gonna say this.
Like you do your.
If you need a therapist, go get one. I'm not.
I'm
not.
I don't need no therapist, but you go get one.
No.
As
matter
I
of fact,
scream up the steps.
you know what? Okay. Whoever you may see may fit you. You may think that is your therapist. Now they recommend, and I'm not saying that don't actually go to a therapist, but I feel like if you got somebody that is helping you grow, change, and can give you wisdom and be able to help you walk through certain situations to better you, go to that person. Because again, that person might be everything that you need. You may not need a therapist. That person may be your therapist. But also, as they say, go to a therapist. Go get off whatever you need.
You don't have to plug the therapist now.
Why not?
Because you're not. It's disingenuous.
I'm saying for them, because for them they
might listen.
Yeah,
let him
because
get it.
of this. No, because of this, they might. You know what? Because of what we've displayed. You know what? Let me go get a therapist. Or they may feel like how I feel. Like I'm really, my sister's my everything. So go get one, or find somebody that you feel like can help better you. Go holler at them. We all need it. But that wraps up another episode with 2 Cents with your boy 2 Fly Fresh and the crew and Miss Buns. Make sure I'm right. Now I've been drinking, so make sure I'm right. But we wrapping this thing on up, man. I love y'all. Again, hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe. Let them know you in here. And this concludes another episode of therapy at this point.